Alright, what's up guys, SHAFERCONTENTS here, welcome back to some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Really quick, I just want to thank each and every one of you for all the likes, comments, support. You guys are truly amazing, you mean the world to me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let's jump in.
Easy, easy.
Now, some of you that watched the last episode know that I'm still on this mission. And it's a pain in the knee. But because I did it, and then I ended up dying on my way to this next part that I'm heading to right now. Took me all the way back because it never saved, so I had to redo like 4 parts of the mission. It was so dumb. So I just decided to end that video. And this one, I don't know how long this video will be. It might be a shorter episode just because it's already 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm getting pretty tired. So yeah, this might be like a 30-40 minute video is all, but should be back to our hour-long videos starting Monday.
Quick. Quick. Ka.
Just keep heading this way, I guess.
Quick. Go. Ka. Da. Quick.
Alright, I'm just gonna fly past these guys because they kicked my ass last time. So, yeah.
Go.
Which is dumb because I hit one of them with a Master Strike at least 9 times. No bullshit. He just would not die. So I'm not sure what road this is. The road? No, it's not.
Quick. Go.
Oh! Ow! I think that's twice that's happened to me. Whoops. Villainy? Now is this where I need to go? I don't know if it is. It's not. It's a good central point though. I can come back here to go to that one.
Go.
Hello, fellas.
Da. Quick. Quick.
go this way. These houses, I'm assuming.
Die. Whoa. Good boy.
Miller. I need to speak to you.
Come on, lad, take a bath.
Oh, sorry.
Are you Pine?
I am. Why?
I'm looking for his Denner.
I don't know any Stenner.
Sternad said something different.
You're a friend of Sternard's, are you?
Ah, God forbid. That's all I need. A friend like that bastard. But he was the only one who really knew Denner.
You're right there. Stenner was always cursing him. He was as lazy as a pig, but always wanted his share.
So you knew Denner? Can you tell me anything about her?
I know Stenner all right, but she ain't been here in some time. Why are you looking for her? What do you want from her?
I'm looking for a... Back in the city, they think she's either dead or run off somewhere. And you're the last person to see her before she went missing.
Kurva.
What can you tell me about Denner?
She always had it hard. She lost her parents and her home as a child. She had to learn to take care of herself.
And what about Sternad? How does he fit into this?
Sternard was her guardian angel, as she used to say. If she hadn't been thieving with him, she probably would have ended up a whore. But by sharing with him, she could do what she wanted.
Uh-huh. I'm surprised she stuck with him as long as she did.
That's because she had a hideout somewhere nearby. That's why she'd come to me with her loot, before they taxed her on the spot. And the last time she was here, she said one more haul like this, and she'd be able to go wherever she wanted, to Prague or Vienna.
I heard she wanted to sell you some valuables. Is that true?
Oh, aye. She had a good haul. No rubbish. Mostly jewelry, rings, one signet ring with a coat of arms and everything. She left it all here. I paid her a pretty sum of coin. It was a good thing she had a basket with her. Otherwise, she couldn't have carried it all.
And what about that signet ring? Do you still have it?
She didn't sell me the ring. She wanted to keep it. Said it'd bring her luck someday.
Do you know what kind of luck she meant? Did you recognize the signet on the ring?
No, I didn't recognize that signet. But all the while, Dana was giggling to herself. I reckon she had her eye on another mark.
Where did she go next from here? You said she had a lot of coin on her.
That she did. She also had a feeling someone was following her. Someone on a horse.
Someone followed her on a horse from Kuttenberg. Did she say what he looked like?
She didn't. At first, she thought it was some wealthy lord out for a ride. But he held back. Never passed by her and...
And did you see him? Did he come all the way here?
No. But Stena thought he would show. She even left her scarf here and paid some girl to walk around with it to make it look like she was still here.
And then where'd she go?
She wanted to go the back way, through the woods, so nobody could follow her. Past the woods is a road and a ford across a stream. Next to it is a huge boulder. When it rains, the water can rise fast. The road goes on to Kuttenberg.
Well, if it leads back to the road and there was really someone following her, I reckon if they saw she was long in returning, they could have waited for her at the ford, no?
Fuck! That's quite possible. I made a point of looking, but I didn't see any riders that day. So I forgot about it.
Is Denner...
Aye. I wanted to give it back to her the next time she came.
Will you give it to me? I'll try having my dog track her down.
All the same to me. Here you go. But it's been a long time. I don't know if it will help.
And could it have been...
What do I know? If he has a horse and fancy clothes. But why would he do it?
I heard he wanted to find her an honest job, but she wasn't interested.
I don't know. She didn't say nothing about that.
And could it have been William?
And who would that be?
He's this bard she was seeing.
I don't know about that. I don't remember her mentioning nobody by that name.
Well, I'll go and check out that ford.
I hope you don't. See you later, my friend.
Okay, so that was here. Yeah. Go up that way.
Quick!
Oh yeah, maybe I should
Whoa! Whoa!
maybe I should do that. Let's get everything a good wash. Wash myself. Alright.
Gah!
Okay, don't hit any tree branches. We don't want a repeat of what just happened.
That has to be that ford Pint was talking about. I should take a look around here.
There's blood. More blood. More blood. Whoever did this made a damn mess of things. Oh.
Poor thing. She didn't get very far. Ugh, she's been lying here a long time. At first glance, this body isn't as mutilated as the others. Unfortunately, I can't tell if somebody strangled her like the others. She's been lying here too long for that, but her head is smashed in. Either the murderer hit her with a rock, or dashed her hard against the ground. She must have put up a fight. Or maybe he lost his patience? Oh, she's all stuck to her clothes. They're torn up, but I don't see any cuts. The rips are odd. Like someone was looking for something. Oh, I can't make much out by now. But it seems as if the fingers on her right hand are broken. Did the murderer torture her? Or was he trying to get something out of her hand?
Probably taking that ring back.
My God. Oh, something fell out of her. A signet ring.
Fell out of her.
That must be the one she stole. How did it get inside her? Did she swallow it herself? Or did the murderer shove it in there? Was she trying to hide it? Or was it punishment for stealing? Well, that's enough. But what does it all mean? Well, I'd say she put up a decent fight, and the killer had to improvise, and that's about all I can find out. But that ring is a good lead.
Huh. Okay. Let's go to... Oops. Let's take that. Then... Go over there. So I'm going to fast travel here. Which I don't know if there's somewhere I can sleep here or not. Probably not.
Fair maidens and women of virtue, around and listen.
Fair maidens and women of virtue.
Evil and danger on God's earth. Men's cruelty and wickedness. You may say that God created Adam and all men in his image.
Okay, so I need to go. This way.
So they can't be all that bad. But that's just what they want you to think. They're the ones claiming...
Quick! Car! Go! Go!
Up to Bugaboo. I can't remember what my horse's name is. Oh, the other one was Pebbles. I don't know. This one's didn't know. I'd like to get a faster horse, but they're freaking expensive, and I have like 80 bucks to my name, if that. I do have 80 bucks. Let's see. No, I have $30.
Go! Ja! Car! Whoa! Whoa!
I don't think I'm going to be able to talk to anybody right now. I'm going to have to wait till morning. Oh, there's some people over here.
I'm looking for someone named Stanya.
You're in a charcoal camp, fella. What would a woman be doing here?
But you know Stanya, don't you?
Aye. You could say that. Why?
I'm looking for the killer of a girl in town. And I heard that someone also tried to kill this Stanya.
That's true. She told me something like that. But that was a long time ago.
So you don't know what became of her?
I really don't know, mate. But even if I did know, how can I be sure you aren't that killer?
Lumir himself, the Kuttenberg bailiff's former scribe, gave me the task. He was looking into her disappearance, and he sent me to find her.
Well, I don't know. I remember Lumir. He was all right. That's all true, but...
But what? What are you still brooding over?
I don't much believe he'd send the likes of you a task like that.
Why?
Take a look at yourself. You've got dung on your boots.
You can't be serious.
I can't see a single reason why I should trust you.
Oh, alright.
I need to ask you something.
I don't have time for that. Ask the form. Christ be praised.
God bless.
Are you the foreman?
If you're here for charcoal, you'll have to wait.
I'm not here about charcoal. I'm looking for Stanya, an alehouse maid from Kuttenberg.
Aha. And why are you looking here?
I heard she was consorting with some charcoal burner here.
Well, I don't know nothing about that. Who goes with who?
Praise the Lord.
Good day.
God bless. Greetings to you as...
Careful.
Someone's gotta know something.
What the?
What? I didn't do nothing.
Huh?
Huh?
Get out of here, mutt.
Hey, wait a minute.
Go sniff somewhere else. Shut up.
Gift that. How about that?
Call off that dog, or I'll report you for being a public nuisance.
What'd my dog do? My dog didn't do anything. What you talking about?
What's that? Phew. It's
What's
just
that? I don't know who else I could possibly talk to. Wait. Food, no.
Good day.
No.
I could use some sleep.
Can I not talk to anybody? Ooh.
Really need to sleep.
It says to ask around, right? But no one will talk to me.
Christ, I need some sleep.
Right, I heard you. Right, relax.
Hail Mary.
Christ, I need some sleep.
Hmm? Alright, I think that's the girl, so this is what's about to happen. Wait till everybody's asleep. Then we're gonna break in. Can't start. Why? Oh, because my dog was in the way.
What? No. Go away.
Okay, so that's definitely her.
I really need to eat something.
Yeah, I need to eat, I need to sleep. I know. So I wonder. I'm gonna try something. I'll be back with you guys shortly. Alright. So we're gonna try to talk to this douchebag again. Is it you?
I need to ask you.
I don't have time for.
Yeah, it wasn't that guy. It was a younger guy. This guy.
I'm looking.
You're in a charcoal camp.
But you know.
Aye.
I'm looking for.
That's true.
So you don't know.
Really don't know. But even if.
I wouldn't be foolishly asking around for her then, would I?
Why not? How?
I'd sneak into your house to see if she was there, perchance.
You can forget about that, you snoop.
You asked what else I'd do.
It seems to me you've got this all figured out. So it's time for you to go, lad. Get till we meet again.
Ah. Oh, this guy's pissing me off. I'm probably just gonna have to break into his house. I don't want to. Which one is it? My speech or charisma? About the power of the spectacles.
The journey itself was great.
I'm looking. You're in a charcoal camp.
But you know.
Aye.
I'm looking.
That's true.
So you don't really.
But even.
I wouldn't be.
Why not?
I'd sneak.
You can forget.
You asked.
It seems so. It's till we.
You said something about my shoes last time. I don't think there's anywhere to wash my shoes.
I'm looking.
You're in it.
But you.
Aye.
I'm looking.
That's
So you
really. But even.
Loom.
Well, I remember.
But
I don't mind.
what?
Take a look.
You can't.
I can't. Till we meet again.
Because my boots are mud.
This country needs a firm.
Huh.
No delays, nice weather.
I'm looking.
You're in a...
But you know,
Aye.
I'm looking.
That's true.
So you don't.
Really don't. But even...
Lumir himself.
Well, I remember Lumir.
But what?
I don't much believe he'd send the likes of you a task.
Why?
Take a look at yourself. You've got dung on your boots.
You can't be serious.
I can't see a single reason. Until we meet
Wasn't
again.
some round
Oh my god.
We're all the royal captains when you need them.
I'll just break into his fucking house then.
All right. What was that? Clear off! Do you hear?
Wait! 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 Alright, so that did. Maybe I can get her to come out if I like throw a rocket or something. Let's try that, yeah. It's the army. Yeah.
What did you hurt me with that stone, huh?
Wait, yes.
Who are you?
Yes!
You? I...
Don't be a.
So,
Lumir asked me to find out what happened.
Lumir,
Exactly. So maybe you could help us find out who did it.
how can I help you when I haven't been in
You disappeared from the hole in the wall without saying goodbye.
Someone attacked me when I was coming home from the baths one night. I managed to get away, but I was so afraid.
Run away.
Did you see who it was?
Not at all. I didn't see anything until he jumped out of the shadows and grabbed me around the neck. And he was terribly strong. I nearly blacked out right away.
And how did you manage to break free?
I had an empty pitcher in my hand, and I hit him with it. He howled and let me go, and I ran away.
Here? To the charcoal burners?
No, first to my room in the hole. I was so scared there. I took what I could and ran. Here, to Barton.
And your lover? What did he say?
At first he was horrified, because I had cut myself on a shard from the pitcher and was all bloody. He's been hiding me here since then. Well,
How so?
people special, but you...
How
I
so?
don't care about your work life.
You said that ritual.
Truth be told, the hole isn't exactly a good place for a
So
ritual.
everything's looking for
Stop it,
Von
that's-
Grohl.
Aye, you never...
Everybody's been pointing
So,
towards him.
I always...
Ah,
Right,
the same.
aye, always the same.
And who?
Well,
Why didn't you go back to the hole?
just to get murdered there. I'm never going back there.
Until they catch you.
How are you?
Feel scared, can't fall asleep, can't leave the house.
Do you remember anything important about the attack?
I don't know anything.
And what about when you hit him?
He let me go.
Aha. And what did he say?
He said Scheisse in German.
Ah!
Couldn't it have been that innkeeper?
Aye, when he drinks, only when I...
Couldn't it have been?
Father Procop.
No, he's pretty old.
I don't know him.
I heard William.
Aye, though...
Seems you're the only one to survive. I know it isn't easy for you to think about. Or when you were running away.
I don't know.
You were walking down the street.
No.
You didn't see anything or hear.
Actually, I knew
Yes!
the side street wasn't empty. I heard somebody talking, but when I looked, there was nobody there. So when somebody grabbed me, I completely froze.
Did you understand what they were talking about?
Not at all. But there were
Two
two voices. Two of them waiting for me there.
It's difficult. I understand. Aside from those voices and the empty street,
I didn't hear him at all.
it must have been true.
It was, but like I told
I reckon.
I'm
All right.
sorry.
Oh, you don't need.
Thank you. Could I ask you for a favor?
If it's in my power,
When you catch that bastard, would you please
I'll stop by if I can.
God be with you, and have a pleasant evening.
Nice. Okay, inform the mayor. God damn, he's clear over there. I think I'm gonna go here first. Try to sleep. And then go inform him. Okay.
We can do whatever we see fit.
Where is the...
Christ, what's the hold up? Hey, innkeeper, that beer!
And I've already picked him out.
Yeah, where's the ink?
3 days.
Oh, Catherine.
I've made progress with the.
Wonderful. Let's hear it then.
I think it would be better if Lumir heard it too.
Yes, let's go.
Oh. Whoops.
Well, we're here, Lumir.
How did it go?
I reckon I've found out all I can.
And do you know who the murderer is?
Not exactly, but I have a few ideas.
I've asked around a bit, and I have my own suspicions.
Is that so? See, I was trying to recall some more details, and I had someone come to mind as well.
I didn't do all this for nothing, did I?
Well,
Well, who do you suspect now?
well, I'd say William did it.
Nope.
The minstrel.
You can't be serious. He's innocent.
Uh-huh. And who do you think it was?
Prokop. I'm sure of it.
Nope.
No. Really? That's impossible. It couldn't have been him.
So I see we disagree. Too bad. We could have been done with it quickly.
Well, who do you think it was then?
I'm not entirely sure. First, I'll tell you what I found out, and then it might be easier for us.
Go on then. Starting with who?
Yarka.
Let's talk about Yarka, the one raised by Father Prokop.
What did you learn about her?
Yarka started working for the von Grolla family, where she remained until her death.
I was there to ask whether she'd given them any trouble, but they said she was always thorough and reliable.
Ah, so what's the story with von Grolls?
A very wealthy and important family. The mother is quite devout, known to spend a lot of time in prayer. Old von Grolla's been sick for years. Can't even get out of bed.
So, who runs affairs?
That would be young Hendel. They say he's quite successful.
Prokop didn't just raise her out of the goodness of his heart. He was actually her uncle.
Really? But he still could have killed her.
His own relative?
Why not? He's a priest. I'm sure he knows the story of Cain and Abel.
That's all I was able to find out.
You still found out more than I did.
But it's not enough. We still don't know who the killer is.
I managed to find Stanya.
Alive? You found her alive?
I did. Alive and well. Hiding with the charcoal burners.
So, she's not one of our victims?
She is. She just managed to escape the killer. She said she was attacked on her way home from the baths. She heard somebody talking in a side street, but it was empty. But when she walked by, someone grabbed her by the throat and started strangling her.
And how did she manage to get away?
She was holding an empty pitcher, and she smashed the killer in the face with it. He either got startled or hurt, but he let her go.
Did she get a look at him? Did she take his eye out or something?
No, she didn't stop to find out. Just ran. Which is probably why she survived.
And what about the blood in the bedroom?
She cut her hand on the broken pitcher. She didn't stay in her room for long. She was still so scared that she grabbed her things and ran off to her beloved charcoal burner. She said she returned from the baths in the evening regularly, and somebody knew exactly which way she would take and where to wait for her.
You mean someone followed her beforehand to figure out where to ambush her?
Who knew that she went to the baths?
Apparently everyone in the tavern. She didn't hide the fact. She also said she was sure it wasn't Mole. He may be a pig, but the evening she ran home, he was in bed snoring. According to Stanya, the murderer didn't say a word the entire time.
That's strange, right? I'd expect him to at least call her a whore.
The only word he uttered was when she smashed him in the face with the pitcher. He said Scheisse.
So, we're looking for a German?
Even I say Scheiße sometimes, and I'm not German.
Besides that, she also recalled hearing two voices in the alley. Someone was talking to the killer.
So we have a witness. Now, just to find him.
Or an accomplice. If I remember correctly, the other one must have seen the whole thing, right? And he didn't go to report it.
I asked Stanya if she knew Prokop. She said no.
Maybe she just doesn't remember him. Or he gave a different name, or...
I don't think Father Prokop is the type to frequent the worst tavern in Kuttenberg.
Stanya admitted that she knows William. He flirted with her and tried to get to know her better, but nothing came of it.
And that's probably why I wanted to kill her. And likely rape her before that.
Well, perhaps, but Stanya doesn't think so. She's sure it wasn't William, and no matter what they say about him, in her eyes he's a good lad. And that's all that Stanya told me.
I'm so glad that girl is alive.
Me too. At least someone's had a little luck. Does she want to come back, or will she stay with the charcoal burners?
I don't think she'll come back. She's so scared now they'll come back for her, she doesn't even leave the house. I managed to find Zdena.
You found her? Is she alive too?
No. Unfortunately, she's dead.
And where did you find her?
Pretty far away. Near the mill she used to sell things at. Someone caught her in the forest when she was coming home with a load of coin and killed her. I reckon she put up a hell of a fight. So the killer got nervous and ended things quickly.
So he didn't strangle or mutilate her?
Well, she'd been lying in the woods for a long time, so I couldn't really tell. But he definitely didn't hack her up like the others. Judging by what her accomplice said, she robbed someone good. She had so much jewelry on her, she could hardly carry it. And what's odd is when she was murdered, the killer left her basket of valuables behind.
So I reckon he didn't kill her for the money.
She said someone followed her on horseback from Kuttenberg. She tried to lose him, but apparently wasn't able to.
On horseback? I don't suppose she described him, did she?
Only as a wealthy type who never got too close.
That doesn't fit in with the previous murders.
Father Prokop came looking for Zdena and nearly cursed her on the spot.
What did he have in common with a thief?
He had also looked after her, but unlike Yarka, she ended up on the street, and he took it badly. Zdena tried to rob young von Grolle. It's possible she succeeded.
Von Grolle? Yarka worked for them, didn't she?
Ah, that whole family is suspicious.
Assumptions. Nothing more.
I'd say it's pretty obvious. Why else would I have found that ring on her?
They just left the ring by her body. That's odd, isn't it?
It wasn't by her body. It was inside of it. I don't know if she swallowed it herself or someone shoved it in her.
Ah, that's awful. But I can't say it surprises me.
My mouth is starting to hurt from all this blabbering.
So are my ears and head.
Come now, we're nearly there. We just need to find our suspect. So, Henry, who do you think did it?
I suspect one of the von Grolles.
What leads you to think that?
Are you sure it wasn't William?
Yarka was their maidservant and...
Yes.
Perhaps the young lord?
That's possible.
Alice had a young and wealthy suitor. And young von Grolle fits both descriptions.
True.
Zdena was followed by someone on a horse. Von Grolle could afford a horse.
That's not so sure, is it?
But it certainly worsens the case for him.
Zdena robbed von Grolle.
That's true.
It's all coming together, isn't it?
And that's all I can pin on him.
So, do we agree that it was young von Groll?
Well, old von Grolle can't do much now, can he?
So do we really agree that our most likely suspect is young von Grolle?
Aye. I agree.
I don't have a problem with it. Little rich boys are capable of anything. But what are we gonna do about it? Our suspicions aren't enough.
They'll just laugh at us without something more tangible.
So, you want to search their house?
There's nothing else we can do. There must be a clever way to do it.
We have to find some evidence. None of our conjecture is enough. What will we do?
You could sneak in there.
Or break in.
Catherine, that's not necessary. The young lad wants to learn swordsmanship, and the old one is sick and always calling for a physician.
So I can either pretend to be a sawbones, or a swordsman, or break in? That's a lot of options.
You're a clever lad. You'll figure it out.
Interesting. Whose house is this? Oh, that's Funberg, or what's his name? Oh, no, his name. Lemire's. Alright. Get a room.
Greetings to you. Christ, pardon me.
Admirable. I hope.
Hello, lady.
Greetings.
Where can I find?
Easy.
I already have a room. Cool. Why is there a loading screen when I just had to talk to an NPC? Well, alright guys, that is where I'm going to end today's video. Alright, thank you so very much for sticking around and watching the whole thing if you did. Truly does mean the world to me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.